starts up, and then that's a node provisioning. It starts up, and here you can actually select what kind of MOM you'd like to use. But we have already prepared one, so we can load that stuff in here. So we have all the configuration files in this. So you have your equipment, you have your transport, and you have your radio, and you have the node integration part. So here's the radio. So here you can see what kind of hardware you have, and here you can choose what kind of baseband you would like to have. You can see all the sectors that you have defined. You can modify this, and you can save it, and you can create your own stuff from this tool, actually. And here's the diagram that actually shows up how your configuration actually looks like. And this is something new. I've never seen this in any other tool before. And here's the transport. You set up the transport. You set your port, your router. And then you also set up your synchronizations. And here we have actually choose GPS, but you can choose anything else. And here's the LTE. And that's, you see all the cells that we have. And this is a 6-cell sector. So you have all the cells configured here. And then you go into the node integration. That's how you decide what kind of integration you would like to do. And here we actually show this, that we should do a zero-touch one. And then you can validate this, and it validates it against all these different configuration files. And then you generate all the configuration files. So you have them all generated. And these are the template files. And that is generated and then saved into your PC or whatever you do with this. Because now we only have the template files, and there are a number of values that need to be filled in here. And this is the step that you fill in the values. And so you fill in the values in the template files, and then you generate the configuration files. And we also validate that with the help of this tool. Now you can play the video. So here's the tool. And this is the things that we already generated before. And so here is the CIQ value. Here you see all the values that you need to fill in. And that is in an Excel sheet, so you work in an Excel sheet here. And here, in the next slide here, we have actually shown here that there are 4 nodes that we actually have filled in all the values. So you see the IP addresses and everything like that. And also you see that down here, you see the serial number that actually connects the node that we need. That's the commissioning phase. And so we go into the tool here. And then we have all the configuration files that we have here and that we generated before, and we validate that, so that's okay. And then we go in here and we change it to advanced mode. It's not that advanced. The only thing that we do here is actually we create the project that is needed for A&M to actually run this. And we open the browser, and here we open the CIQ that we have filled in the values. And then we validate this. And then we make the substitution on all these files. So we have all the configuration files for all these 4 nodes, and they are generated here. And then we go into OSS. We start up OSS. This will all be merged together when we have done this delivery, so it's only one tool actually you work in. And then we start out the provisioning. And then we import the project that we have created, open that one, that is loaded into auto provisioning. And here you have all the 4 nodes that we have. And this is the GUI that you work in, actually. And now the order is completed, and the configurations are all ready to get integrated. Yeah, and then the next step, that's when the integrator goes out to site, and he doesn't need any tool at all. But we had created one tool that it actually you can display what the steps are, so the guy at site or the person at site can actually follow all the steps. So we have an app there that they actually can use. But you can also monitor everything up in OSS or A&M. Play the video, please. So here's the auto provisioning. Here you can see that everything is up and running. I hope this. So here's one node here that actually are, and here you can see the progress that we have gone from all the stages of this. So the node is actually ready to get integrated. And on the right side, you see this tool that the operator can connect to the node or the guy that are inside and do the installation. And you see that the progress showing that we have done 40% here, and all the configuration and the software is downloaded. But the operator at the ENM can't see this because we haven't made a connection to ENM yet. And here you load the configuration files, and the node actually gets in contact with OSS. And when you got the site config complete, the connection to OSS is there. And now you can see that, well, you don't see it here, but now you see all what is done up in ENM. So you have two, you can see it at site and you can see it up in ENM. You can follow the whole procedure. And now the node is supposed to be integrated, so. There we go, so I hope. Here, now the node is integrated. And then we would like to validate to see that the node actually was integrated. So we go into API and see that the integration is completed. But we really want to validate this. So we actually go out and then we actually start the topology browser. And we see that the node is integrated actually. So we browse from the topology browser and we open the node. And here we see that the node is integrated. And on the right side, you can see all the parameters and everything like that. So the node actually gets integrated.